Republican Secretary of State candidate Jay Ashcroft visited West Plains Tuesday afternoon to tour the Air Medical Group Holdings facility and discuss regulations and business with management. Ashcroft told Ozark Radio News more about his stops that day, which included visits in Mountain Grove and Willow Springs, as well as his campaign.
I love being back down in West Plains. This is where I lived my first job out of college. Met my wife here, so I always go from back here. We've been traveling the state, listening to people talking. We started off in Springfield this morning, then went to Rolla, Missouri, and then we've traveled to talk to people on the political side and also on the manufacturing and the business side. I think one of the main purpose of government is to secure and enhance personal freedom and individual liberty. And we need a government that's not trying to get in the way of business, but that's trying to help businesses run legally and ethically so that they can do what they know best and create good paying jobs for the people of the state so people can live their lives in freedom as they want to.
Ashcroft says that if elected, he'll work to be Missouri's Secretary of State and not use the office as a political stepping stone.
Well, I think we need a change in tone. Right now we have a Secretary of State that's using his position solely as a stepping stone, wants to run for the U.S. Senate, is running for the U.S. Senate. And I think we need a Secretary of State that's ready on day one to be Secretary of State and is going to reach out to local election authorities to help them and make sure they have the resources and the training for running elections. It's going to reach out to our state's businesses to look at how we can restructure our regulatory framework to make sure we're still protecting the people of the state, but we're also making it easier and a greater level playing field for businesses to grow and create more opportunity for the people of the state.
He is also a proponent for voter ID. He explained his position.
I think it's a common sense, simple way to protect our ballot, but additional benefit of it is if there are individuals that don't have a photo ID, under the legislation, the state's going to provide one for them. The state will actually provide the underlying documents necessary for that. Not only are we protecting our elections, but we're helping to bring those people more into society so they can participate more fully in all the benefits that occur from having a photo ID. I think it's a great thing to do, and with the people's help, we'll put it in our Constitution on November 8th.
State Democrats are against voter ID, saying that it can lead to disenfranchisement for poor and minority voters. Ashcroft says that voter ID helps instill trust in the political process.
Obviously, they're going to say that. If you look at the legislature right now in Missouri, we have a state representative in the leadership of the Democrat Party who won his primary by 1 vote. 3 members of his family have pled guilty to vote fraud in that very election. So obviously people are saying one thing when the truth is considerably different. Secondly, we need photo ID not only to stop vote fraud, which has occurred and there's evidence of it occurring in the state of Missouri, but also so that people can have confidence in the electoral system. Voting is the most important thing our government does. It's how we, the people, decide what's going to happen with our government, and we need a Secretary of State that'll make sure it's the people's voice every time, not the bureaucrats or politicians.
The Republican candidate will be challenged in November by Robin Smith, a former St. Louis area TV news anchor.